Hey guys, it's me Marty and welcome back to Christmas with Marty and welcome to our living room. So today's video I'm going to give you a little downstairs kind of tour and Christmas decorations tour, and if you stay all the way to the end I'm going to give you a couple tips on how you can decorate your house and how to get the best deals for creating your own little winter wonderland. I call the upstairs one, if you haven't seen that one, I'll put a card for it right here. I called the upstairs Christmas decoration Chanel Wonderland. This is Saint's Winter Wonderland. As you can see, the little fleur-de-lis right behind me. So I'm really excited to kind of welcome you to my little Christmas party. So I wanted to give you a couple tips and tricks way at the end for next year. Let's get started with the tour. So first things first, unlike the upstairs, a lot of this stuff is not new. Most of the stuff down here has been used and recycled for years and years and years. There are a couple new things, the biggest one being the tree. So let's start with the Christmas tree. Okay guys, so the first and I think most important thing in the downstairs Christmas area is definitely our big new Christmas tree. So I got this tree the day after Christmas. I believe it was at Lowe's, and I decided last year that I really wanted a flock tree. And what a flock tree is it's got the snow on it, the fake snow. Now, I will tell you something I did not expect to happen. When I first put this tree up, the snow would fall all over the place. You can still actually see some there on the red rug. I just have snow all over the place, so that was a little bit annoying. But I really love the look of this tree, and something that's really cool about it is it has this pedal in the back, and the pedal, if you step on it, it makes the lights change. So like, let me show you guys what's. So first of all, the lights are already, it's a pre-lit tree, so it came with the lights on it, which is awesome because I hate streaming Christmas lights. If you guys watched my upstairs Christmas tour, the Glam room tour, it was ridiculous. So it changes. You can change it from just the plain white to this color. I call that a Mardi Gras tree. And then you can switch it to where it goes. It does this pulsating with the white lights. Lift forward, and then it'll switch to the color. It has like 8 settings, so I'm stepping on it right now. You can kind of hear it. Like bronzy kind of ornaments that I had saved from way back. And that's why you don't throw anything away, because like you might have to pull it for a later time. I have Louis' first Christmas ornament right here. It's so cute. And I'm going to continue to do these. So these icicles right here, I love them. I got them from Walmart like years ago. And what I do is I just buy new ornaments every year to kind of refresh and add stuff. Like these are new. These I've had forever, and I just mix the two of them together. Another one I've had forever, I actually think these were from my mother originally, are these beautiful glittery snowflakes. I use these every single year, so I'm about to start putting these on now. And yeah, so I'm gonna put those on. Okay guys, so I just got back home and I am looking around my house. It is freezing cold outside. So it's starting to feel more Christmassy, like more holiday-y. So I decided today would be a good day to try to get all of the downstairs Christmas decorations done. So this is my downstairs area now. I did already put the tree up, which I shot that already, so you guys saw that already. This is the whole rest of the house. I'm gonna show y'all everything so that y'all can see the transformation. So you can see all of the Christmas decorations are on the table. So I'm gonna go grab my tripod so that I can show y'all everything I'm about to do. It's a lot. First and foremost, like most things in my life, I do have a candle that I would like to use for my decorations. And it is, I peeled the label off so that it matched the other one, but it's Dolce de Leche by Pumpkin Dolce de Leche by Bath & Body Works, of course. It smells so good. So that's gonna be our candle while we're decorating. So let me take care of this real quick. So the first thing I want to do is the biggest thing, which is the, I don't know where they are. Wait, I just threw my keys in here and I walked in because I need to pee so bad. First, I guess maybe first we should do the tree skirts, and then I will put the tree skirt. So this is the tree skirt. I honestly don't remember where I got it from, y'all. It's been quite a time. It was $14.99. I don't know how much I paid for it. I can guarantee you it wasn't $14.99. I'm pretty sure I got it after Christmas and after Christmas sale. So that's okay. So the next thing I got were these 2 wreath hangers. I got them at Walgreens at the after Christmas sale last year, and they were 75% off. So they were $7, which means they were what? Probably like $3.25 for these. each. So I got these because I also got, let me show y'all, these two very Christmassy wreaths. So I have one for the inside of the house, which is going to be, this one is going to go inside with the poinsettias, and then this one with just the gold is going to go outside on the outside door. So start hanging these up. And these wreaths too also were from Walgreens last year after Christmas. So I think they were like 16 bucks. Let me go this way. But again, they were 75% off, so they were like a lot cheaper. I can't remember how much they were, but they were cheaper. I'm not going to, I think I'm going to actually put the gold one in, the one with the more gold inside, and the red one outside, because the tree is gold. I think it pulls it together. So this is just a closet, but everyone sits here, so this side is going to be seen. So I'm going to put, how do you do it? Like this? No, you must do it like this. Oh, so the snowflake is, oh, that's so cute. Okay. So I have the hook, because my dad was telling me all the stuff I need to do to hang a wreath, and I was like, no, I'm just going to buy a wreath hanger. Like, that's a whole lot of work that I'm not intent on doing. So, oh yeah, here's the price tag. It was $16.99. It was 75% off that. So I'll put the actual price right there, because I'm not fixing to do that math and embarrass myself on my own video. Faster than that, so. Okay, here's the wreath. So wreath looks good. The inside wreath looks good. Let's go put the outside one up now. Okay, so I'm not gonna take it step by step this time, because there's really no need to. It's the same thing. Just gonna cut the tags off. The red one is gonna go outside. I really like that. I'll show you guys when I put this one up. I like the way it's designed, because the hook shows where the snowflake shows through on here. So let me show you guys on my door. So I'm gonna open it like this. It's so cold outside. That's how it's gonna sit. So now when you come out to my door, you will see the Christmas wreath. Yay. My second favorite Christmas area, as well as my second favorite area in my house, period, is the mantle. If you have ever seen my Snapchats, I always snap in this room. The mantle is always like, people always DM me about my mantle. So here's what I did for Christmas. Those little Santa plates came from my mom's. I don't know how old they are, but they've been around for quite some time. And I keep these pictures printed out all the time, and so those stayed up. I didn't take too much off of the mantle this year. I just added Christmas stuff. So these snowflake stocking holders were just the cutest thing, and I found those at Walgreens. I can't remember how much they were, but they were at Walgreens. These two stockings are super duper old. They've been in my family for years. And then this one I just bought at Ross, because I just had 3. My goddaughter is here now, and she didn't have a stocking, so we had to get her own stocking. And then I have these 2 Santa hats, because I have Santa hats like galore. I don't know where I accumulated so many of them, but I have so many Santa hats that I use them as decorations as well. I always wear my Saints hat when I have to wear Santa's hat, which I'll get to that in a second. But so these hats, I have this one that is like, it's got like these sequins on it, and then this one is cheetah print. So, and then I took this big silver Mardi Gras bead, and I literally just cut it, and I just threw it there for like decoration. So these snowflake holders though is my favorite thing in the world. These 2 snow foxes I bought at Michael's years ago, because they reminded me of me and Louie. So these are the little snow foxes. They originally started as Christmas decorations, but we don't take them down anymore, because they look like, they remind me so much of me and my Lulu. So they stay up here. And then this husky, I don't know where it came from, but I found it when I was unpacking all the Christmas stuff for this year. And my godchild was freaking out when I took it out the box. I was trying to hide it from her, because I know how she is with stuffed animals. And as soon as I took it out, she was all the way across the room. She went, because she wanted it so bad. It was the cutest thing. So we leave that out for her too. So that's my mantle. Okay, so the next thing I want to show you guys is the bookcase. So this is the bookcase that I have. It's full of junk. But this fleur-de-lis, if you guys don't remember, is usually over here on the mantle, which I'm going to talk about next. It's usually on the mantle, but I had to fill out, the mantle's full. It couldn't take anything else. So instead of wrapping up that big, beautiful bronze fleur-de-lis that is always in my home, I decided to just move it here. And then I just took some garland and wrapped it with this, like, I guess that's green garland. I don't know what it's called, but so I just wrapped those up, and I just put that on here, because there's a big space between the bookshelf and the ceiling, so we just put it there so that it kind of, again, gives you that Christmas vibe all over. I didn't want Christmas in just one place. So Okay, so next, and I really, really wish Louis would be down here, but he's upstairs sleeping. He does not feel like being bothered with me and my and my YouTube channel right now. But I'm sitting in one of these beautiful armchairs. So these two were not given to me for Christmas. They were given to me by my parents many years ago when they decided to get new ones. They just gave us these. So I just took my nightstands, which I adore, and I just kind of put a couple little Christmas decorations. I keep a lot of glitter out here on a regular, so glitter is never a problem in this house. But so I had this gold Santa hat that I put here. I just strung some of the tinsel around the lamps. And then these little Christmas trees, again, I don't know where they came from. I've had them for years. And I just put them out every year for Christmas. So that's one of the end tables. The other end table is similar, except I put this pink sequin Santa hat there and the taller version of this little gold tree. So that all worked out. It's super cute. I love it. So, okay, guys. So next up is my little tablescape decoration. So this tray is the tray that's always here, but I just removed the candlesticks and stuff I usually have on there. And all I did was these beautiful candlestick holders. These beautiful candlesticks were at Michael's on sale one year. And just like I said earlier, all I did was I just kept them, wrapped them up, and took care of them. And this is also where I put those candles I was mentioning earlier. So we have right now Gather and Pumpkin Dolce de Leche from Bath and Body Works. And I just put these in the middle because usually when there's a bunch of people over, so everyone will kind of congregate in here because this is where the TV is and the bar and the fireplace. When the fireplace is on, everyone will be sitting in here. So I really like to have something beautiful on the coffee table. The coffee table itself is mirrored glass, so like it's always gonna be kind of glamorous like that. So I just put the mirror tray on top of it. I put those mercury glass votives that I got at Michael's years ago. And those on there is just some tinsel from the tree, like the regular tinsel I have hanging all over. And then I have just some ornaments that I put in there too. So that's the coffee table. That's one of my favorite things as well. I love having that every single year because I take it out, I rearrange it, but it's pretty much the same thing every year. So let's go to the next spot. Okay, so the next place is the dining room, which I love my dining room table. This one was definitely handed down from my parents. They had it for years. They have been trying to get me to get rid of it for a long time, but I just love it. I love that it's something we've had in the family for so long, so I'm going to keep it as long as I can. But I know it doesn't go with my living room or whatever, but I just love it. So this ornament is another one that I found at Michael's years ago, and it's actually a drum, and I really like it because it reminds me of the little drummer boy. So it's just a hollowed out drum, and they put the white poinsettias in it. These were actually gifts that I just got before we got out. One of these our co-workers gave us, and it's a big tin of shortbread cookies, and then the other one a student actually brought me as a Christmas present. So that was really cute. I really like the tins, the green. So the next thing I want to show you guys is this big like entrance. So again, when you walked in, I wanted you to be able to see, to feel Christmas everywhere in the house. So as soon as you walk in, you see this big bow with the 2 snowflakes. Those snowflakes, that bow and that ribbon has been in my family for years. Every year we just wrap it back up, and every year I take it back out. So that's that. So that's again, I just really, really wanted it to feel super Christmassy right when you open the door. And I think standing from this angle, when you walk in, you see the tree and the snowflakes, and you see my little drummer boy thing right there. So I just, this area, like when I walk in every afternoon from work, when I get home and I open this door and I just see this, it calms me down and definitely instantly puts me in the Christmas spirit. You combine that with the scents that I have in here when you walk in and like Gather, you can burn that thing and then days later it will still be smelling like super fall, super Thanksgiving in your house. So I just really love that. Also here in the corner, if you can't see, is the candle I'm burning right now, which is pumpkin cupcakes. So not only do I have the 2 on the table, I also have one here, and I have one also in the kitchen. I have Paris Cafe in the kitchen, so any room you're in, it definitely is going to smell good as long as you're in this house. So that's what I was going for, and that's what I got. Okay, and the last thing I wanted to show, or the second to last thing I want to show you guys, are these little snowflakes. Remember, I have some back there too. This is like when you first walk into my house. You have this little lip hanging where it's got these 3 snowflakes. Then you can see the next level of snowflakes, and then you can see the Christmas tree. So it's like layers on layers on layers. And these little snowflakes are spread out all over the house, like anywhere I had a gap. This is just the entrance to my kitchen. My kitchen is dirty, so I don't want to show you all the kitchen because it's a mess. But all I did was just drop the tinsel around the front. just so that even when you're walking into the kitchen, you feel Christmassy. And then this glittery wreath, I don't know where that thing came from. I think it was that same Michael sale I hit years ago. And I've kept that thing every single year. I put it somewhere in the house because it's just so beautiful. It's so glittery. It's just perfect. And I just really, really love it. So that's that. Let me show y'all that one more time. So that's the big wreath. I had to move the thing so y'all can see. But that's the wreath. It's like a little tiny golden wreath. I think you're supposed to use it to put candles in, but I've hung it on every door every year I've been here. I've lived here 7 years. The last 2 years I didn't decorate for Christmas because I was so busy, or I was sick because I was still having a lot of bad migraines, so I didn't have time. So this year, like literally right after Thanksgiving, I was like, let's go. I am getting enough decorating for the last 3 years that I missed. So that's that. Okay guys, so that is my downstairs area tour. Thank you guys so much for joining me for this. This was really fun. I hope to do this next year and the year after that and the year after that and however long I have this, and hopefully it can grow and grow and grow and I can spend more time doing just YouTube, and I'll be able to definitely be able to do this next year as well. So here are a couple of tips. The first thing, if you have to shop for Christmas, like Christmas ornaments, decorations, all that stuff, do it the day after Christmas. That is the day for me. I got the biggest deals. My Christmas tree, the snowflakes on the mantle, the wreaths. There's so many things that I got the day to the week after Christmas, and shop a bunch of different places. So Walgreens was where I got most of my decorations for downstairs, the wreaths, the stocking holders, all of that stuff. The Christmas tree actually came from Lowe's, which I didn't even know they sold Christmas trees, but they did. So this tree came from there. So that was a really awesome deal. But all of that came after Christmas. I very rarely, unless it's something I have to have, I very, very rarely buy it during the Christmas holiday. I'll always buy it after because the sales are massive. The second tip I have is to mix old and new things. So again, for me, as far as Christmas is concerned, a lot of my stuff is mixed. I have stuff that I purchased a long time ago. I have stuff that I purchased recently, and I really, really like mixing it up with stuff we've had for years, like within my family. We have a tradition with ornaments that my mom always changed her thing every single year. I'm so not like that, but she's changed her color scheme so many times, so she has a bunch of different ornaments. So as people move up in the world, we hand down the ornaments. So if you're not making a ton of money this year and you need ornaments because you want to be in the Christmas spirit, we'll give you those ornaments. So you just keep handing stuff down, generation to generation. And then it also makes things really, really special, like that dining room table I mentioned earlier, as well as some of the garland and just a lot of the things we have here. When I see them, I remember seeing them in my mom's house, and that's really special, and it always makes me feel really good. It definitely brings home the vibe of the holidays. Okay, so another tip I have to having cozy Christmas is to always have smells. I love candles. I love Bath and Body Works candles. I mentioned earlier that I have Gather on the coffee table, so when people come over, that's what we always burn. Right now, I'm currently burning pumpkin cupcake because it just definitely is a sweeter scent that I like, but the pumpkin still reminds me of fall and winter. So Gather is like perfect. And people walk in my house, they'll say it smells like Christmas. I live in Southwest Louisiana, so it could literally be 90 degrees outside, but when you're in here, you do feel like it's Christmas, and that's just everything to me. Another thing, keep it cozy. Now, this is just like the candles. This is a rule for my house in general. I really, really like to make sure everyone's super duper comfortable. So I have a whole bunch of throws and a whole bunch of pillows. Make sure everyone feels really good. Make sure you have, like, I always try to have specific, like my dad drinks a specific coffee, so I buy his coffee. My mom has a specific kind of wine she likes. My little cousins, we have hot cocoa with syrup so that they can all mix it. I mean, my little cousins, my littlest cousin now is like 16, but when she was younger, she used to come and she'd be able to make her own little hot chocolate at the coffee bar. So just make sure everyone is super duper comfortable. Another tip I have is to try to stick to the same color scheme. This works really well for me because I always know what I'm gonna do. I never have to switch it out because I always know that everything I have can work in any room. Oh, my biggest tip, my favorite tip, and what I really strive for this year, I tried to make it where everywhere you were, it was like a Christmas setup. So you'd see from the dining room table, the shot I showed you guys of the Christmas tree when you first walk in, you have where no matter where you're sitting, if you're sitting in the living room, which is where I'm at right now, if you're sitting near the bar, if you're sitting at the dining room table, or even if you're cooking in the kitchen, even though my kitchen is really closed off, it feels really open and flowy because you can see Christmas everywhere. So thank you guys so much for joining me for our first annual Christmas with Marti series. And thank you so much for joining me for my downstairs living dining room area Christmas tour. If you guys like this video, please like it for me. I would really appreciate it if you guys like this video. Please subscribe if you like what you see. It's always fun here. I have so many things coming up. If you have any questions or comments or just anything you want to say, you can leave it in the comment section down below. Also, if you want to check out my just like deals of the day, just aesthetic, I'll take pictures of things I set up down here just to kind of keep up with Glam with Marti. You can follow the Instagram page right here. And you can also hit up my Twitter page, which is like stuff that's not beauty related. That's all my music, that's pop culture, that's just random things like Twitter usually is. So thank you guys again so much for watching. I really appreciate it. I'm so glad that you guys got to come and spend Christmas with me. I know this year is really hard, so hopefully this is a little bit of interaction. I know it is for me. I hope it is for you guys too. I'm glad that y'all got to come over here and have Christmas with Marti. I hope you guys had a great holiday, and I will see you after Christmas. Bye.